Hello, and thank you for clicking on this video for whatever reason. I'm TeenCrafter601, but you can just call me Ace, and today I'm finally back. I'm finally free. I'm finally done figuring out all my traveling, moving out, moving back home stuff. As you can see, I'm in a different place than I have been in most of my other videos. Please excuse the mess behind me and like the Lightning McQueen on the wall. This is normally my brother's room when I'm not here. I just got home yesterday, and so it's a bit of a uncontained mess right now. Um, but yeah, and because I am here, I have an actual mic, as you can see and probably hear. So hopefully all my audio quality stuff is going to be better. Um, I actually got this microphone over my winter break. I think there's one other video up on my channel that has me using this mic rather than this one, which is what I've been using while I was out at school. But the thing is, because I go to school like multiple states away from where I am, it involves me flying to get from one place to the other, and I just didn't want to risk taking a mic on a plane just because I was looking up like if it's possible, and I've just seen like a lot of stories of like complications and stuff that comes from taking mics on planes. But I have it now, so hopefully for the duration that I am here and able to record over the summer until I go back out to school, everything will hopefully be sounding a lot better. One small thing before I go ahead and get into what the content of today's video is, I was doing some test recordings before I started this just to get all the audio and stuff figured out, and the video I had been having playing while I was doing that was getting a bit laggy, where it would just like the video would slow down and then it would have to like stop and catch itself up and stuff like that. So I do apologize if that does happen in this video today. I don't know if there's really anything I can do about it. I did do a test recording with this video here up on my screen, playing just like through the KQ intro and stuff like that, and everything seemed to be okay, so hopefully it'll be okay for this, fingers crossed. But I do apologize in advance if the lagginess does happen. It'll frustrate me just as much as it'll frustrate you guys, and I apologize for that. But guys, I'm so excited for today's video. I'm finally getting around to xikers debut stuff. They debuted on March 30th. It's currently April 4th when I'm recording this, because I literally started moving out the day before they debuted. And so it's been a whole mess. As I promised in the last xikers video that I recorded, I have not watched or listened to anything. I have been kind of keeping up with like all the stuff that I do need to catch up on, like just seeing what's out there, but I haven't actually like listened to the album or watched this MV or any of the other stuff that's come out since their debut. Which I'm not going to react to like everything, but because I do want some stuff to just enjoy on my own, but I will be doing probably quite a bit. I know today I have the Tricky House MV, and since I already know the song Tricky House, I've been having that on my playlist on Spotify and stuff like that. And then maybe later today or possibly tomorrow, just depending on what time I have today and like when like my siblings get home from school and stuff like that, I will be getting around to their debut album, which I'm so excited for, because if you haven't seen my reaction to their the preview, it's going to be so flipping good. I can already tell you that. But today, right now, we have the Tricky House official MV. I'm so excited for this. As per usual with me checking out MVs, I normally do 2 watches. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. This is how I normally go through stuff. I normally do 2 watches. The first one is just all the way through, no captions, just me taking everything in. And then my second watch will be with captions so I can see the lyrics. And which actually, let me turn captions off right now so I don't forget. And then with pausing, so I can like point stuff out and really delve into it. But this has been a much more long-winded intro than I had anticipated. But I think I finally said everything that I needed to say. So let's go ahead and get into the Tricky House MV. I'm so excited. Boop. Everything seems fine with the video so far. Hello, dude. Yes, you were in the... Oh, and is that who's that? There's a person. It's Jinshik. This dude was in the MV trailer. What you doing, Jinshik? What you listening to? Is it Tricky House? Yeah. Hi, Junmin. Whoa, that was cool. Oh, this is cool. Get it, Chan. Oh. Whoa, what the heck? Whoa, what the heck? He has a microphone? Now he's in the cart. Hi, Minjay. I'm replying. Showtime. Huh? Oh, hello. Oh, heck yeah, get it, dude. Oh, whoa. Get it, Sumin. Hi, Saiyan. The background sounds? What the heck? Oh, that was cool with the camera. Oh, it's... Whoa, what the heck? This is so cool. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Huh. Show's almost over. That's time now. Hurry up. Don't forget. Huh. Oh, I'm so proud of them. That's such an interesting... Whoa, yo, they've debuted, guys. I'm so happy for them. it's not like a super elaborate MV or anything, but still that was so cool. The heck? This is their debut, guys. Just imagine where they're gonna be in 5 years if this is their debut. I mean, bruh. Okay, I'm ready to watch this again, so let's not waste any time. Let's just go ahead and get into it with, this will be with lyrics and pausing. So, pause warning if you don't like it. If you don't like pausing and don't want me to point stuff out, you've just watched my regular one. So, let's go. Okay, so we got the train. We got this dude. We got Jinchik back there. I'll be honest, at first I was wondering like, ooh, Jinchik. Why is it Jinchik? And then I remembered, oh, right, he has, but aside from like Ye-chan's like, hey, make it louder, like he has the opening line, so. That dude just looks like he's on his way to work. Then we have Jinchik coming in. So what I'm thinking, I'm trying to, because I'm gonna guess that this is the start of like their storyline and everything. Because like why would they not have a storyline when like they're at the same company as ATEEZ, and ATEEZ has been so successful with their storylines. Like I feel like it makes sense for them to have a storyline. But it almost seems to me like as soon as like they put Ginger puts the headphones on him and like he starts hearing the song, like it's almost like they kind of like possess him in a way. That's like what it seems like to me. It's like that's when he like really starts like noticing them. I love how like also that just too much is happening. I love how like Jinchik's just like doing the that's not Jinchik, sorry, that's Jumin. Jumin is just like doing the dance in front of him. That's and then that was really cool. How he like was just like wow, and then like street spirit type things. They go over and boom, you got Yujin saying and Yijin. I'm not paying attention to enough. Okay. The lyrics might be kind of neglected on this. I apologize for that. But so it kind of looks like, I don't know if this like these light things are just like meant for like, oh that's cool, like a transition. But yeah, so I don't know if that's just supposed to be kind of like a transition, or if like that's like the way they travel around. Because this is like the second time like we've seen them like those light thingies move and like somebody appears from that. And then that dude. Oh yeah, they're like. They're all surrounding him, just Ninja. All just like curiously looking at him. Usually cutie as always. And then then Jay just, hello, hello. And then he just kind of like, puh, puh. He just, and then a bunch of those spirit things come out. So I want, And then that opening up, that's super cool. Just seeing all the cogs up there? What the? That's. Be like it like. Also, their styling in this is so cool. And this is freaking cool, man. They look like just dance characters, honestly, like this. Then he pulls out the mic. See, he looks like he's kind of like possessed. Like he's definitely not himself right now. Because he's just like kind of like very out of it, just like kind of like just sitting there not doing anything. Hi, Minjay. Then we have our rap line and everyone's moving with them. Oh, wait. But then the cart's moving on its own, and you just have those spirit things floating around. I wonder if that is xikers. It would make sense. And then here it looks like he's like kind of like woken up from like that state that he's been in, and he's kind of confused because he has all those things from the arcade. And then there's those guys. I don't know what those guys have to do with anything. Low-key look a little creepy, honestly, but yeah. And then he's dancing. Right as lyrics say, yeah, let's dance. But like, it's the look on his face while he's doing it. It's like that same like very out of it look. And then you have this where, yeah, he's definitely like some sort of possessed, because he's like a puppet on somebody's fingers. So, See, again, there it happens. Like, they appear from like these light things. Also appreciate how when he says U-turn, he does a spin. But. Oh, So you see them like messing around with this thing here. And like he's like moving it around because it's in his hands, but at the same time, like we're only seeing him, but also they're messing with it, and that's probably why it's moving around. But we can't see them in some of those shots. This is so cool. I love how the camera spun with that move, because that's like one of my favorite moves. It's so cool, and especially the way Hunter does it is so satisfying, and I love how the camera spun with it. Oh baby, la la. the car. See, like, you got like all these like it looks like a bunch of ghosts and all these. I think it's really cool how like they have him driving in a circle while they're doing dance. That's so cool. That scene right there is super cool. Yo, the show's almost over. It's your time now. Hurry up. Don't forget. See, then they go away and like he's like left alone. And there's like, I was trying to count this at the end. Like I don't know if you could see me pointing, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 brooms. Which is interesting that that's what's left behind. Also, sorry if things like suddenly got loud. It suddenly got loud for me, and I don't know why. He's just like waking up, like he seems exhausted and still kind of out of it. Huh. But this is their debut. I'm so flippin' proud of them. They have come so far and they're doing so well. Like I was reading on Twitter today that just like not even a week after their debut, they've become a nominee. Like they were a nominee for first place on the show already. Like they've just barely, like it hasn't even been a week since they've debuted and already they've come close to winning first place. Like that's just crazy. But I'm like man, you know, it hits different following a group to debut versus like finding your group like after, like sometime after they've debuted. Cause like I've been in AT for like roughly a year now, and like yes, ATs they're my guys, they're my bros. They got my back. I know they do, and like I've had technically 2 comebacks with them. Well, not technically. I have had 2 comebacks with them because my first comeback was Gorilla, and then the other comeback that I've been here for, like aside from like the Japanese ones, was Halazia. And like yes, it's so cool like having. It's always going to be so exciting with like groups like ATEEZ, Stray Kids, The Boys, like all these groups that I know. Like when they have new music coming out. But there's just something that feels so very different about being there for the first album. I've said this in a couple of my other xikers videos that I've done, where I have been following them pretty much since like the very beginning, since like they've been KQ Fellas 2. My first ever exposure to them was like right when the very first trainee interviews for KQ Fellas 2 start coming out, and that was back in August of 2022. And so I've been keeping up with them, like watching everything. Like I watched their Ready to One, which is their training in LA. I watched the K-pop player quest thing, which is like a kind of like a competition thing, but it was like a show that was leading up to their pre-debut concert. And then that is where we first saw Tricky House at the end of that. And then I watched their their Tricky House show that was on their channel, which is like one of the first things they did after they like finally announced that they had the name xikers, which is super exciting to hear. And then, you know, I reacted to Ghost of Let xikers on my channel. You can check those out if you want to. And now finally, like, they've debuted. They have they have an MV, they have an album, and like is their music. Like so much of what we've seen up like from them up to this point has been covers. Like the only two songs of theirs that they'd had, um, or like I guess three that like they'd had out was Geek, which is the song that they created at the end of their training in LA. There was Canvas, which was a rap unit song, and then we had Tricky House for the longest time, and now is one of their two title tracks on their debut album. We have an official MV for it. We have a whole album that's just their music, and it words cannot describe how proud of them I am, and just it's so exciting, and they're doing so well, and I love them, and I'm so proud of them. I can't say that enough. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching this small little video from this small little person. If you did enjoy, if you would even consider hitting the like button, it would be much appreciated. And keep an eye out for my House of Tricky doorbell ringing album reaction coming soon, whether it be later today or tomorrow. I will get around to it as soon as I can because I need to listen to it. But yeah, with that all said and done, I will see you all in the next video.